time. Welcome into Snapchat Society. Buffs here. Nearly didn't make it after a rough weekend of fantasy pain, falling into the pits of despair. But I'm here with my brothers. They've supported me. They might smack me down later. But
No.
Stevie, how are you?
Build you up. I'm good. I was pretty fortunate this weekend. I was, I won both finals and I've got the bye in the rest. So it's been a good weekend for me. I copped a couple of injuries and obviously the Bengals, which we'll get to, but I'm okay. So I managed to get out alive. What about you, Tommy?
Yeah, got some battle scars, but in the ones that I care about, we're still fighting fit. Eliminated in the creates weights here. I think I copped some big scores in that.
There's some big scores to go around.
Some big scores to go around this weekend. But look, shout out to the brothers in the WhatsApp group. They are a dominant force in fantasy football, and they're just running the world, aren't they?
All right. Well,
they are up and about. Those boys are up and about. I got done. I wasn't in the Creator League. I was in the Listener League playoffs and got done by Rabbits D'Amico, and he also got in the Lions League as well. Rabbits.
It's group chat of celebrations over there. Is it?
Yeah, the WhatsApp boys.
So in mine, it's a bit flattered there, to be honest. Everyone's sort of gone their own way. It's been a tough weekend.
The DBT boys can't look each other in the eye.
Just give me the floor for a couple of minutes now. I'm just going to get it out off the top.
Yeah.
There's going to be some. I don't know. We hope plenty of people listen to this. There's going to be some flat people this year. Now, let me explain something here. Let me just get it out there.
Yeah.
The real skill in fantasy, in my opinion, I don't know about you two, is to make playoffs. Once you make playoffs, it is just fucking pure luck. So I know you're down. There'll be people out there that copped, and we'll go through some of the tin, but like a team that played Kyle Pitts, Tyrone Tracy, and, maybe they were missing Drake London and threw in Darren Waller, probably took down a team with Joe Burrow, Jefferson, Jahmyr Gibbs. Like that is just, and Rashee Rice. Like that is fantasy. Don't, I used to let it bother me more. I don't let it bother me as much, but it is all luck. So for those people, and I know a couple of them, there's a few flat boys kicking around. We saw something which I've never seen, that you guys have been doing this a lot longer than me. I saw someone put up 200 points and lose.
I
which
saw
is
in our main league a record.
And it all boils down to luck. Now, Tommy, you and me both got the bye in our main league.
Yeah.
If we played anyone who played this week, both of us would have lost. I think you scored 100 and we both scored under 115.
Yep.
And we finished on top. Now, your team, I sort of just fell into it. Your team's a lot better than mine, but that's what it is. So don't get too down on yourself. It ain't good.
Yeah.
I know, but it's just from here, it is just luck.
It's week by week, isn't it?
It's week by week.
I copped a Jackie Trella AK bomb, and I think it was our second year of running the league, and he dropped 55 on the prelim, and I'd been one loss for the whole season and copped my second loss to that. And it's just like, you're dead right. It's you got to put yourself in the position to make it though. So, but I'm a little flat. I only move on to 3 Final Fours, which is it's disappointing with the amount of leagues I'm in, but the
real pain comes now because if you're in the Final Four, you've got a good chance to make it, and if you don't make it, then but
100%.
But don't be too down. There's always next year.
That's right. Don't be too down.
I think I've gone Terminator mode again. Well, I'm not just Prime.
Well, speaking of Terminator, speaking of being injected, we are gonna go.
Hang on.
Give it to me.
Well.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Forgive me, Father, for
Oh.
These are the players who have tinned their way to a win. These are the players who have tinned their way to a win.
All right.
That is
As we say,
not
repeat
bad on the
after me.
Stings. Yeah.
Domino Patre
Patre
Sunset.
Yeah.
So there has been some mammoth scores, and you might be asking, why have I got the stunner shades on? I'm protecting myself from that tin hat, to be honest, and I'm protecting myself from the glare of the tin because our man who's often on the show, I've never met a bigger man who tins more than that man. Anyway, Dallas Goater, 30 bomb. McBride. So these names didn't make the list, by the way. McBride, 37. Tyrone Tracy didn't play before this week. 24 and a double tut. He caught a tut. He had a receiving touchdown, and I got sunk
for the team.
I got sunk by that wiener. Knox, 20. Dawson Knox had 20 points.
Dawson Knox.
Anyway, piss them off. Let's get into the top 5.
Sorry to interrupt you. Just looking at the squad, there's so many more. It's like Josh Jacobs was nearly not going to play. Somehow finished on 23.
Oh, mate.
Like
it was a big week at 10. And speaking of, number 5, 41 points by Amon Ra St. Brown.
yeah.
He's capable. He's capable, but 41 points. 10.
Wide receiver 3 on the year.
Travis Etienne, 3 receiving touchdowns.
That's fucking bullshit. Were they all receiving, were they?
Yeah, 3 receiving touchdowns.
Because the extra point for the PPR.
31.5.
Extra point for the PPR and the 10.
10. Now, this one actually pissed me off because I faced it. Darren Waller didn't have a catch coming into the last quarter. I'm pretty sure, or he had one.
I think you had 1 or 2, yeah.
He then decided to go, hey, you know what? When we're down 21-3, or wait, sorry, was it 28-3?
28-3.
Yeah. We're down 28-3. Let's keep the ones on. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add another 5 catches and 2 touchdowns and finish with 24 points.
Catches and 2 touchdowns for the team.
10. Walrus. Walrus.
That's
now,
a
this one, it only took him 5 years. But he single-handedly probably ruined most people's fantasy weeks at the start of the week.
I copped him in like 5 finals this week.
Did he drop 45 points, Kyle Pitsy-Witsy?
Yes,
The Pitsy-Witsy Spider destroyed the fantasy playoffs.
In tight end premium, he dropped 52.
Down came the 10 and finished all the boys off.
Sucked.
And you know what he said to you, Kyle Pitts?
Nah.
Kyle Pitts and the 10. The thing that really pissed me off with Kyle Pitts was that it happened on Friday.
Yeah, that's your whole
It
week.
was just like, I knew that like 5 more matchups, I'm like, I'm pretty much done already. Like,
oh, mate,
it just sucked. But then, like, yeah, some boys put on some big performances.
Now, this last one. Old T-Law, mid-law.
Good looking rooster.
Yeah. He had, depending, if you're in a, look, let's just come out and say this is ridiculous. If you're in a normal scoring 4-point losers kind of setup with 4-point order to a throwing touchdown, he scored 45 points. If you're in a 6-point touchdown league, he scored 56 points.
Raised about half century.
He's done a half century. Trevor Lawrence, I don't understand how you've done that. He had what, 4?
I'm looking at it now. So
did 5 touchdowns and then ran one in?
Yeah. He also had 50 rushing yards on the ground. Like, what is that? I actually looked at his stats.
He's my big horse mode.
20 of 32, 330 yards, 5 passing touchdowns, 4 of which went to running backs. 51 rushing yards and a rushing touchdown. Now quarterback 7 on the year after that performance.
Oh, yeah.
Goodness gracious me.
himself well ahead of a
And
couple
what do
of
we say to Trevor Lawrence, Stevie? What do we say?
The Jets' defensive coach got fired after that.
That's how you know it's
10.
tin.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's tin.
So, yeah, there was just some tin.
Tin.
But,
Well
you
done,
like
Trevor Lawrence.
If you like the tin and the sting, give us some love. Yeah, been
Thank
working
you.
on that one.
Yeah.
Good. Beautiful work, lads. Great segment. I can try not to nut off here.
Yeah,
a bit hot. It gets real hot under there.
Mate, it would. They're trying to
imagine.
They're trying to lobotomise you.
Yeah, they are. Been lobotomised quite a few times though, so it hasn't helped me with my football ability though. All right, let's change lanes here. We are working into our summaries for the weekend's games. Just quickly whip through them.
Yep,
and we already spoke about Thursday night football, didn't we? With our weekend, week 15. Is it week 15? Yes, that is week 15.
It is week 15.
Yeah, week 15. We already spoke about the first game on our weekend episodes. We don't need to hit that one. But who'd like to kick us off with Chicago versus the Browns, 31-3. One-word summary.
You got to tell me. I'll get the next one. No,
Shador.
Can't believe his game.
Yeah, it's such a he's coming off a massive game. Yeah. He just like they were in it at one stage. Like they were in it, and the Browns defense were kicking strong, but it just ultimately like Swift, Menengai again just mixed in, got the job done. DJ Moore plucked one out of the sky.
I hate him so much.
DJ Moore plucked one out of the sky, and Caleb Williams gave it the Sally. So I didn't mind that, to be honest. Other than that, Fannin had 14 targets.
I'm just looking at that.
Yeah, had 14 targets. So I think I played him in the league and I thought that he actually would go pretty well, but he only got 5 catches of the 14 from Shaddy or something like that.
Yeah. So or seven catches, but it's
7 catches. But yeah. So look, 31-3, pretty clinical game. The Bears keep rolling, in my opinion.
Stevie said it a few weeks, or maybe last week before. Broken clock. It's right twice a day.
Yeah.
Maybe that's Shetty.
Well, I don't know. It was disappointing. I mean, I thought he'd go a lot better than this, but we knew the result. The Bears keep rolling.
Yeah.
With the loss with the Packers and now first. So and Ben Johnson has got them playing inspired. I mean, it's probably we said last week it was definitely variable, but
10-4.
Yeah, 10-4. I mean, you can't argue with that.
No.
But yeah, it keeps on rolling.
100%. Right, Stevie boy. Baltimore 24, Cincinnati 0 at home.
Yeah, at home.
Shut out.
Look, it's just new low after new low. That's as bad as I've probably seen Burrow play. To his credit, came out and said as much afterwards. I just don't know where to go from here. Nothing to really say. She's over. And Baltimore, to be honest, while we were really bad, they weren't much better.
No.
Lamar threw it 12 fucking times. Our defense, I feel like played pretty well.
Yeah, it's only 14-0 at halftime.
Yeah, it's allowed 18 points, 4 sacks, an interception, and a fumble. Like you would think, the way our offense goes, it would have been a lot better. Where to from here? I don't know. Now, I don't know what happens next week. We've got Miami. So one of two things is going to happen. Either there's going to be a Joe Burrow explosion or the struggles will continue. Obviously, his press conferences, there might be a little bit more to it, but I'm pretty keen to see the end of the year. On the other side, Derrick Henry, 11 carries for 100 yards. Now I'm not a coach. I might be. I could be an NFL coach, but I'm not one. But But I would say 11 carries for 100 yards is pretty good.
Yeah.
And when your quarterback's only throwing it 12 times, I'm just confused as to why he's only getting 11. Does anyone?
I've mentioned it before. I find it really weird. The Ravens rank, like I mentioned it earlier, they were close to bottom in the league on runs on first and second down.
Yeah, I don't. He's averaging. Yeah, like it's the numbers are the numbers. He's rushed it for 100 yards on 11 carries. Like I don't know why Keith Mitchell's getting 8.
Rushed for okay too. Like he averaged like,
but he's not fucking
eight a carry as well.
Not Derrick Henry though. Like I get it, but I just don't. Yeah, I'm not sure why that's happening.
The only,
but they won. I don't think Lamar is playing well, and going forward, especially fantasy playoffs, if you manage to make it with Lamar, it would be hard to start him at the moment. 12 pass attempts, 8 of 12. So, granted, Zay Flowers dropped a soda, but they roll on 7-7, still in the hunt. But yeah, as for the Bengals, I'm at a loss. I don't really have anything else to sort of give you.
I do have something to ask because, I mean, there's probably a game that we can skip, which is probably the Eagles and Raiders game. But there's a lot of noise coming out specifically from beat writers who are close to the Bengals, and they're saying that Burrow's sort of a bit disenfranchised with what's going on, or and even Jabbar came out and said he's he's trying to keep him positive and wrap himself around in. Is there a legitimate chance that he's not there next year at Cincinnati, Joe Burrow?
I think next year he will be, but if it goes like this, like what are you staying for? They're not doing anything, A, to keep you healthy, B, for us to win. Now, it's a lot like fantasy. You want to put games on the board, but like you've seen what our defense was. Like it's sort of come good a little bit now, but why are you staying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and to be fair, like this is what he signed up for, but I don't really think it's fair when it's people will be critical of his performance yesterday, and it was bad. Like I'm not saying that, but he has to play at last year's level for us to even be close. Like, and now he's not, and this is the outcome. Really, like that's like even Buffalo last week played really well, just had 2 picks. Like he has to be near on perfect. So, do I think he'll be there next year? Yes. He sounds disinterested.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm at a loss. So I think so. I just think something needs to change now. Is that sacking Zach Taylor? I think if you asked any Bengals fan with a brain, they would probably say yes. I just think it's time for a complete change. Coaches, offensive, defensive, everything, and just to start fresh and stop living on a Super Bowl appearance fucking 3 years ago, or something's got to change. Whether that happens, I don't know. We're a pretty POV franchise, but we'll see. But if you ask for a trade this year, on the back of, fucking, I'll tell you, 5 games this year, 17 last year, 10, 17, 16, and then 10. Like, would you? I wouldn't stay. So if he does, that'd be a shame. But I don't. If I had to guess, I don't think it'll be this year. But if the same shit happens next year, he gone, and I wouldn't blame him.
Yeah. Just with the Derrick Henry stuff, with the 10 carries, them being up so like they had control of the game. They've got the Patriots, Packers, and Steelers, and I reckon that might have factored into Harbaugh's thinking in trying to, we don't need to run him if we're up by odds against Bengals. Like, we know he could put up 200 here.
But it cost him against us 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
He only had 10. So it's...
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I don't... Yeah.
It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see like what the breakdown is over the next couple of weeks as like they do play against these top teams and try to get themselves.
Like there's two elite players on that offense.
Yeah.
And it's pretty obvious Lamar's not doing it. So why aren't they going to the other one?
Yeah.
But
100%.
Don't know. They're 7-7, so they're still in the hunt. They can figure it out. It's a week-to-week league. So, but the stretch is tough.
They've got us against, they got us week 18, which
that's going to be an enormous game.
Oh my Lord.
Huge.
Yeah. Anyway.
We'll move to the next one. Houston beat the Cardinals 40-20.
Yeah, look, the Texans keep rolling. I personally think they're the team in that division to beat. I think Stroud, since coming back from his lobotomy, has actually looked really good, and he's making the right decisions.
Yeah.
He's just not looking for Nico. Like he's actually finding him when he needs to.
Yeah.
I think they're getting a lot from that offensive line. Willie Marks is doing a bit better.
Got hurt.
Did he? Got hurt?
Yeah.
But
got hurt again.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, historically they've struggled to score, and if you put up 40, I don't know. I know the way the Cards play, they want to play fast and they're off and on. But they just did what they had to. And look, the 20 points pretty much flatters the Cards. I think, again, just junk time type of stuff.
Yeah.
Trey McBride is the undisputed tight end one, especially if that's the way that they want to continue to play. I don't personally think that lends itself to winning games, and I think they know that, which is why they wanted to run the football this year. But yeah, I'm excited for the Texans moving forward, and I think they're personally the team to beat in that division.
Yeah.
With great respect to the Jags and the Colts sort of fading away with all those injuries.
I can appreciate what Lawrence did yesterday, but can he do that against
Jawar Jordan came in after Woody Marks got hurt. He took pretty much bulk of the carries. He had 15 carries for 101 yards.
You'd be spewing if you had Woody Marks.
So I think
this was the week.
Yeah, I think if you're looking for someone that you can plug into your lineup, there's been some injuries obviously this week. If you're looking for someone that you need as a flex or an RB, Woody Marks is going to be out. Jawar Jordan is a target that you could grab off waiver-wise. The other ones,
I think
Chubb might be back.
Michael Carter. Chubb's juice is gone though, I think.
He'll mix in. He'll mix in.
Yeah. I think they said he could have come back in. So, but yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
But Texans keep rolling.
100%. All right, Jets 20 and got rolled by
Duval.
Yep. I'll keep this short. Congratulations to Brady Cook for getting his first touchdown.
Yeah, well done.
Was a nice throw.
Yeah, no, it was. Jets keep rolling. Jacksonville keep rolling. BCJ appearance 407, which is good. Do you think, and I was having this discussion, and obviously with Etienne and Lawrence, we've covered that, and whatever. Do you think they'll re-sign Jacoby Myers next year? And so do you think they will? And if you were them, would you?
Yes. I think they will try to, but he's a free agent, and
there's not many this year.
And he's got a good management. So I personally think he'll end up another team, and you'll get like a 2 or 3 year deal and get some money.
Yeah.
I think you'd be trying to, if you were Jacksonville, you'd be trying to. And the reason why I'd be trying to is you could maybe then go, hey, you know what? We have our receivers sorted. Let's have Travi on defense a bit more. And then you can mix him in almost like 4 or 5 receiver sets, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if you bring him in, you're pretty set at receiver if you can keep Jacoby, but we'll see. We'll wait and see what happens, hey?
Yeah. Do you think that they will sign Travis Etienne next year? Now with what he's doing, I know, contract year, it sounded like he wasn't really in their plans. Excuse me. But yeah, I mean, you can't really argue.
You can tag him
last. Yep. That's actually, that's probably what will happen.
Yeah.
Buff.
I think because he's Trevor Lawrence's college running back too, isn't he?
Yeah.
Like,
Clemson.
I think it's hard to sort of separate. Like, if you want to keep your quarterback happy,
Yeah.
they won't want to pay him the big money running money. He's not worth that. But you'd be trying to keep him around for a little bit of that unit, like that harmony, and know that you've got Bayshall just waiting in the wings for when that time comes, and they can, tag him for a year, re-sign him to a 1 or 2 year deal, and then then he can be out. 'Cause he's 28 now. Oh, sorry, he's 26. So you get him 28, and then he's gone.
But yeah, Jacksonville keep rolling. A big game next week at Denver. That'll be a big one, but we'll preview that. But yeah, good win for the Jags.
Next game, let's just take a moment to commemorate the fall of the mighty empire that was the Kansas City Chiefs, losing, being eliminated for the first time from the playoffs. It's the first time they've been eliminated from the playoffs. They haven't made it. Patrick Mahomes was a freshman at Texas Tech the last time that Kansas City didn't make it. LeBron James was still playing for Miami.
Yeah, right.
There you go. But Patty doing his ACL.
It's tough. I think we pull one out for Patty. You never want to see big names go out, especially like that. I wouldn't have minded Chiefs not making it. But
the injury.
I personally think that might hold him out to start the year. Like, it's late in the year. I know quarterbacks tend to be able to come back a little bit quicker, but it's an ACL. We don't know the extent of it. We don't know how people recover to it. Look, it was a pretty quiet game.
Yeah,
not much happened.
Very defensive.
Yeah, very defensive game. The biggest one for me out of this, because we've all seen the result and we know the Chiefs are eliminated. Do they have a bit of turnover coming up? Do they go, we've got Rashid, we've got Worthless, but does that now mean, like, Chris Jones, do we trade him? Do we keep him? Kelsey, do we commit to a 1 year deal? Does he retire?
Just for next year?
Well, yeah, that's right. I think, because how long's Mahomes going to miss? Does he miss the start of the year? Does he miss any time? I don't know. They'll have to wait and see. It's going to be a wait and see depending on how his knee goes and his rehab.
I think even if his rehab goes really, really well, if they're not in the hunt, he won't next year.
I just think they need to get a running back which stops him from running the ball and can actually protect him a lot more. I understand Kareem Hunt's done a job, but he's a uphill runner. He doesn't protect as much. They probably need that style of running back and actually to invest. I thought that they were going to do that, but I think more for me over the off season, the Chiefs, it's going to be really interesting to see what they do. Whether Kelsey, does he play another year?
You're right. Do we see Kelsey again?
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? Like, is he going to go and sign a 1 year deal at some fucking,
I don't think he leaves the Chiefs. I
don't think he leaves the Chiefs. I think he's either going to retire. I think he's going to retire.
Could he take a year off and come back when Pat comes back?
He won't do that.
Like what Gronk did. He came out of retirement for Brady.
I don't think he'll do that. Yeah, I don't think he'll do that. But look,
interesting.
Chargers have got a good system. I like it when they run the ball. I think they look better. They look safer. Herb did what he had to do, made some big throws, but then he made some bad ones.
Weekly boneheaded interception.
Yeah, I just think run the pill. Marion looks really good. He's starting to build.
Hasn't been above QB 17 since week 9.
It'd be tough to start anyone from the Chargers at the moment.
Yeah,
like you got Hampton and Vidal split. Not splitting, but 40-60.
Basically.
Yeah, and then you got Keenan, Ladd, and Trey Harris. Like QJ's out, and then you got Gadsden. Like it's
Lambert Smith had the touchdown.
It's hard to trust. It's very hard to trust the Chargers offense at the moment. But look, we'll see what happens moving forward for the Chiefs. Obviously, our man Minshew Mania, he's going to jump in and play some games. That'll be yucky, but yeah.
It'll be
rest in peace, Patrick.
Yeah.
Enjoy some time
Okay.
with the kids, mate.
We hate saying that.
Yeah.
Alrighty, next game. Bit of a better game. Let's bring the move back up.
Yep.
Buffalo 35, New England 31 after winning 20 nil up.
What a game.
21-0.
What a game.
Could have gone either way. I think we split our tips.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, even though New England lost, it impressed me. I thought Buffalo would win. And they probably, like Josh Allen, put the cape on and did what he needed to do. He's unbelievable.
Yeah,
he's just unbelievable. But on the other side, the New England played really, really well. So this could be something we see in playoffs.
Travion Henderson had 2 plays.
Unbelievable.
And NFL looked like high school. You know those plays it's like NFL like plays back when they're in high school and they reverse the field. It's like, oh, hang on, this side of the field's plugged up, and there's that TD broke off where you just went, and then Drake May, as we saw on the vision.
Yeah, that's what you want to see.
What an athlete!
I loved seeing that. I really did love that.
As Tommy said, they ran all over him.
Yeah.
So great win for Buffalo. It's always difficult coming back. James Cook and Travion were unbelievable, and I mean, I don't think there's any shame. There had to be a loser, and it just so happened that it was New England. So they will roll on, and it'll be interesting to see who gets the division.
Yeah,
New England, Baltimore, Jets, Miami, and the Bills will be facing Cleveland, Philly, and the Jets.
Yeah.
So. Is that right?
Bills,
so the Jets,
And the Bills, I think the reason why they're so dangerous is, yes, they don't have the big names, but when they need to, they can flip it on you. Like Josh can start running the ball. If you start to, give him, he'll just take the read option and he'll take it the other way.
Yeah, we had him pinned back at like 28, 28 and fucking 2 or something. He rushed it 40 yards and got a touchdown. Like he's just unstoppable.
Yeah.
I think Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league.
Uh-huh.
And I think if Josh Allen, he's probably the best because, he's got the championships. But I reckon if Buffalo can get one, I reckon it'll close the gap a little bit between those two. But as I said last week, I think this is the year. But I still am concerned about the lack of weapon. But we'll see.
I'll zip through these next couple ones. Yeah. Washington beat Giants 29-21. I guess like some young studs on show. Dart looked good. Tracy had a good game. Wandale and Terry McLaurin had a decent game. Bill reminded us that he still exists, but that's about it in terms of that game.
He only had that game.
It's a non-important game.
Non-important game. Move on to the next non-important game. I mean, Eagles stamped their authority 31-0, shut out the Raiders. Expected.
They got a confidence booster. They probably needed it.
Yeah.
And Diesel looked great too as a tight end.
Washington next week.
Moving on to the next game that actually meant something. We've got Denver 34 beating the Packers 26.
Yeah. We saw the comments. We get it.
Yeah,
we're wrong.
Yeah, we're wrong.
We get it. All right, we're wrong. Sorry. Fucking shoot me.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't expect that at all, but that's the Milky Bars are on me, as they say.
That's it.
But look, at the end of the day, pretty clinical from both.
It's a good game.
Yeah, they just like Bo Nix was just making throws left, like really like ones that I wouldn't have expected to Franklin. Like he loves Franklin. Sutton was still involved. Sutton's exploded the last few weeks, and he's starting to build. I just think they're a really dangerous team. Like if you stack the box from Bo Nix, and you make him throw, he's starting to show that he can. And that's what I took from that. Jacobs, again, just kept building and kept doing what he does. Love probably didn't have his best game. Watson, I don't know, what is his shoulder?
Yeah, I think his shoulder and chest.
Avoids major injury.
Major injury, so that's good.
Yep.
they just had a bit of a down. Like, yes, they only lost by 8, but they looked a bit down. The big one out of that for me is confirmed ACL for Micah. Unfortunate. We don't like seeing our big players go down, but they're going to have to find a way, and they're going to have to find a way to continue to build because they still are in a good position. I think Love has been playing some great football, particularly when he's passing the ball and getting those options. RJ had another touchdown, but overall had a pretty disappointing game. Had 19 carries for 65 yards. They just really they just wanted to stop that and stack the box and make Nix throw the ball, which he was happy to do because he killed him in the end.
304. Jesus Christ.
But Broncos are just well coached. I think that's the main thing. Bo Nix is gone again to another level this year.
Do you believe?
I absolutely believe. I just think he's a good game manager. He does what he has to do, and
I went through my top 10, and for this very reason, that they were second on the list. I couldn't believe Bo Nix's game. Like, I knew he was good. I didn't think he was 304 touchdowns against Green Bay good. But just continuing to impress, had a great year. They're in a good spot. They're in a really good spot. So
something to be said about like the amount of starts he had at college, I think, and the amount of reps he got in high pressure situations in big programs.
It's built him up, hasn't it?
Auburn, got Oregon, playing massive games at big conferences. And then come in, have a great rookie year and set the foundation. And then this year's take it to another level. Like he's 25 years old. He's an adult now. Like it's not like a 22-year-old kid in his second year. Like he's got the reps and he knows what he's doing.
Yep. Well done.
All right. Next game. Oh, gee whiz. Missed opportunity for Carolina and our man Brian. New Orleans, who were, Stevie's spoken about this in previous weeks, have been a bit better than people thought. So Panthers lose 17-20.
Yep. Disappointing, but exciting for they play Buccaneers twice in the next 3 weeks. But this was one they really needed to get. I won't lie, I probably didn't pay as much attention to this game, but I know that Coker played really well, and you started Tate McMillan, you were probably really disappointed. But overall, it's all about New Orleans.
Olave got the chain late.
Yeah.
He had nothing really in the first half going.
3-3 in their last 6, and probably, what's wrong with me? 3 of 3 in the last 6, and one of those games, Chris Olave dropped a wide open touchdown to probably win it. So overall, very impressive.
Yeah.
It's sort of, I don't know what the draft situation is for New England, but if they keep winning, but credit to Tyler Shuck. I mean, he's just playing like a man possessed. And, maybe it is something to do. Like maybe that goes to show drafting a quarterback that's a little bit older and a little bit more mature and, but do you think I saw this somewhere on Twitter. Who do you think has a better chance of starting next year, Tyler Shuck or JJ McCarthy?
JJ McCarthy,
because he's got the draft capital, and that's that's the reason why. And he's played a bit better in the last couple of weeks, JJ. But Tyler Shuck, I think Tyler had himself the opportunity to battle.
I know, I agree.
Yeah,
so
eat for a starting role next year. It just depends on what they do in the draft.
They've got, let me have a look to see what so they got Jets, Tennessee, and Atlanta. So he wins those next. If he goes 2 of 3, he's probably starting next year. But for more reports, his teammates love him. Devin Neal left with an injury. Monitor that.
Audric Estime will start if
he will. He will be the man. And they've got the Jets, and fucking Tennessee. So overall, disappointing loss for the Panthers. The division's now up for grabs, and we'll see what happens
next week's big.
We'll
cover that later in the week.
Yeah.
Tommy,
this is you, mate.
There we go. Yeah.
Look, flang gummit, dang nammit.
Dang nammit.
Look, you can't fault you can't fault it. I thought they were very brave, but at the end of the day, brave doesn't get you a win. They faded. You could see them fade. late.
Yeah.
And we needed some stops. But I think that's
Late,
more
yeah.
about the offense. I think the offense fell away again, and probably needed to make some more plays. He just couldn't make the longer throws. And at the end of the day, JT got going a little bit. We made some kind of big plays. But what do you say? Like, the Seahawks were just too strong.
Yeah.
Just too strong.
Yeah.
I'm seeing that A-Rich is back next week, which I personally think is a good thing.
Yeah.
Based on that game, I just like you know what you have to do against the Colts if Phil Rivers was playing again. Like
Yeah.
they shut down certain areas. They know what he wants to do. He's 44 years old. He did what he had to do, but I just think
Steichen said he's starting again.
Steichen said that
Steichen has said he's starting one more week.
Right. So then I guess A-Rich has to build. But
yeah,
I think who have we got next week?
San Francisco, then Jacksonville, then Houston. It's a tough run.
It's a tough run. Look, at the end of the day, Seahawks too good. Jackson got going. He made a really incredible play. They scored all their points from field goals, and they beat us. You know, so
but you played the game perfectly. Like in terms of how you personally had out there, I don't think you couldn't have played it any better because it was at the end when he had to make a throw. He had to do something.
Yeah. Look, at the end of the day, we're missing some big names. And that's both sides of the ball. I'm not trying to make excuses for us. You still got to find a way to win. But there are some really big names on both sides of the ball that we're missing. And it just lends itself to, less production. And we're going to find it really hard to pick up some wins in the next however many weeks.
Unbelievably, I've seen some people online call for Steichen's head and other people's staff heads.
Oh, wow.
What message do you have for other Colts fans that are maybe speaking like that, considering the situation you find yourself in medical issue?
It's ridiculous. Look, yes, it's disappointing, and I feel the disappointment, but you can't predict injuries.
No,
you just can't predict injuries, and you can't predict what's happened. Like realistically, you're going to get. I think we can get a good free agent back. I think if that doesn't happen, I still have confidence in A-Rich to play.
Yeah.
I think you're going to get a healthy Sauce Gardner. I'm hoping Ward comes back. Everyone underestimates how big a loss, that defensive line we've had as well. Like there's been some big outs on that defensive line. And and then obviously Daniel Jones hurt his leg, wasn't the same. His mobility, couldn't get out of the pocket. I think we'll be fine. You got to have faith. Steichen, we've seen that we can mix it in when we're up and about, but I don't think changing the coach is going to do anything. I think it has nothing to do with it.
No.
But it's all hindsight. The moment we got Sauce Gardner is the moment we started losing.
Yeah.
So you can't predict those things. We went for it, and it is what it is.
You'd rather take the shot, though, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty, we'll go on to the next game. Don't need to spend too long on it, I think, because San Francisco have done a number on the Titans, 7-24, Tron boy.
Yeah. Fuck off, Pollard. Why are you doing this now? You've been on my bench all year. Another 100-yard game, which was a bit of tin. But San Fran keep rolling. And a pretty underrated 10-4. Not a lot's been spoken about them. Purdy played well, 23-30.
Kittle.
Kittle was huge.
Yeah,
which,
come to Ricky.
Yep.
They all
Ryan caught too. Ricky Pearsall is the one. You would hate him because he came in, got injured, came back, struggled. You probably benched him this week. He played well.
Yep.
And now he's aggravated. Now he's aggravated his knee.
PCL,
he's had a tough year. San Fran keep rolling. If you are in a dynasty league, Gunnar Helm. He shouldn't be on waivers, but if he is, pick him up. 4-4 and a touchdown. He's had a pretty good
Texas Longhorn, baby.
Yep, he's strung together a couple of things. So but the big story is the Brandon Ayuk story when Kyle Shanahan just came out and said we haven't seen him. So I'm not sure what his future looks like. It probably won't be with San Francisco.
The reports and stuff things that I've read are because he did not do the mandated rehab after getting injured. Yeah. So he secured the bag. This is the all-time fumble of fumbling the bag ever.
Yeah.
He secured the bag. He gets injured. He didn't do his mandated rehab. Therefore, like, the team actually have it stipulated in his contract if he doesn't follow those particular stipulations, it voids all his guarantees. So he's completely like away from the team, not working with the team. He's played his last game for San Francisco essentially, and he has not owned a dime. So he signed this big money contract. He's not going to see anything of it from now on.
But you know,
it's sad. I just think that's sad. Like the people, and this is probably a greater discussion. Like, how do people have that mentality to just do that? Like, hey, all I've got to do is go and do my rehab. We'll go to work and get back and fight for a spot.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
Which maybe shows like where either his priorities lie or his mindset. And I feel like when you see things on San Francisco, like the behind the scenes stuff, I feel like they've got a pretty good culture behind the scenes. Like, you look at a guy like Brock Purdy's come from basically nowhere to be the starter. Kittle seems like a really stand-up guy, like very woman-like. They've got good connections in that room. So I don't know why it's played out the way it has. So
they could be in the market for a receiver going forward. Like Ricky Pearsall-Wiley's been good. He's been injured. Juwan Jennings, I would be surprised if he gets re-signed. I think he's a free agent, so watch this space. But they got three. Mate, the NFC West is fucking stacked. 49ers, Seahawks, and the Rams. Yeah, unbelievable. So
we want to know. I wouldn't mind Ayuk just a little for next year. If he ended up being the wide receiver 2 at Pittsburgh and we help him rehab his injury, hey mate, come to the East Coast. We'll look after you. Just don't sign the big money, please, Omar Khan. Detroit 34, Rams 41. Lions with Gallant jumped out to that lead. Rams come home with a wet sail. Tommy boy, what
do you say? Just a clinical offensive performance. Like we said, that's pretty much how it was going to go, and it did. Touchdown stealing Kyron got some work in, had his couple touchdowns. Puka is just
unbelievable.
He's just different. I don't like him. I don't like him as a person, but as a football player, he's special. Yeah, he's a bum of a human being.
He was getting heckled at the Lakers game. And this guy calls out to him, like, go Ravens. He's like, Ravens stink.
Yeah.
It's like straight back to him.
Yeah, he's a stinker of a human, but he's a good player. Colby Parkinson keeps producing touchdowns. That's all I'll say.
Stevie's boy.
I'm a Colby Parkinson truther. I picked him up.
I think it was probably, even though they got the win, Staff wasn't as good as what we have seen. He dealt the pill, but
fucking threw the ball straight to Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah, he certainly did in the first play of the game, basically. Goff had a good game, I thought. I think
he did.
Laporta, they need Laporta. Yes, Jamo is starting to build. He had another big game, but I think having Laporta means you can run the ball more effectively and efficiently, and it means that Jamo's out there a lot more, so they can't run it.
And I think those
and they're losing games. But anyway,
those longer routes open up because water comes for intermediate folks out.
They just didn't run the ball either. So Gibbs didn't have his touchdown this week, which will mean that he has an automatic 3 touchdowns next week. So whoever's playing him, unlucky. But yeah, look, at the end of the day, 2 absolute dominant teams. Rams moved to 11-3, but interestingly enough, Lions are 8-6, which is kind of worrying.
They're out of the bubble right now. They're in the hunt. They're outside the bubble.
But outside the bubble. So they need to get moving. I think Laporta is a bigger loss than what we know.
Someone's missing in that fucking NFC North.
Yeah.
And it's looking like it could be them.
Them. Yeah. Well, the Packers play the Bears this week.
No, there you go,
Huge game.
Who the Lions got?
Lions have Steelers.
Ooh, big game.
Yeah, Steelers at home in their home field in Ford Field, but they also
Devontae Adams hamstring as well. Week to week, I would be very surprised if we saw him this season.
He won't get up
again.
No.
Why would you? Why'd you risk it?
Look bad. Looks real bad.
He'll save himself for playoffs.
Yep.
Speaking of the NFC North, Vikings. No. He did it. 9.
Yeah.
It's a dub. It's Dallas.
Bad loss for Dallas.
Huge.
Very, very bad loss.
Crushing.
That probably ends their season. So I'll start with them. Dak was pretty good, to be honest. 23 of 38, 294. But all the touchdowns went to the running backs. So CeeDee Lamb continues 111 easy. Now George Pickens. Now you're in a contract year, and you probably cost a lot of people playoffs. So you want to fucking figure it out. Not sure what's going on there, but he want to play better. Well, it doesn't matter now. The season's over. On the other side, JJ McCarthy. Wow. He plays very sporadically, would be the word. Very unconventional. But he's still young, 22. And just going back to what we were talking about before, Anthony Richardson's 23. Like, let's not, you know what I mean? Like, we sort of write them off pretty easily. But he's still a young man. He's only a year older than JJ. But I think 9's a bit of a tosser, but he seemed to play well today. He loves Jalen Naylor. I think Jalen Naylor's got inappropriate photos or something. Now, what the fuck? What about the Wefferson? What about Jeff?
He went in 8 times though, and there was a touchdown that was waved off.
You got to catch that. Like, if that's anyone else, albeit, because I do think, and as I said, probably a week or two ago, the tier, I really only used to have Jefferson, Lamb, and Jamar. But I think it's probably a 5 where you're adding Jason and probably Puka.
Yeah.
But they make that catch. So he was 2 of 8. Granted, 9 wasn't good, but I feel like he could have caught a couple of them. So I know I said you could play him last week.
I feel like you just can't.
It's can't. They got the Giants next week. It is coming. It's just a matter of time. It has to come. So, well, you've got him, Tommy. Are you playing next week in a do or die matchup?
As I said,
I have to. Yeah,
I have to. But I personally think, I think he needs I think he needs to change the scenery. I think he needs to change the scenery, and
it doesn't look happy, man.
Well, he said of all years, like, he doesn't care about fantasy, but I'm sure he cares about getting catches, and he just doesn't.
That's a lot. When they say that, that's a lot of shit. You care about your stats.
I personally think it's like those players who go somewhere and reset and they get back into that mode. I think a team will actually go for him hard. I think there's a team that's going to go, we need you. We need to give our team a guy. And I think they'll go for him.
Yeah.
They really shot themselves in the foot letting Darnold and Jones, to be fair, go. But they probably thought it was going to work. I mean, what pick was JJ McCarthy?
He has looked better, JJ. I think he was he's a pick 11.
11, so yeah.
I don't know. Pick, I'm just making that up. But yeah. And then today's game.
Bring us home, Buffy.
I was pretty happy watching it. Obviously I get some late scores with Darren Waller, but 28-3, very much in control. Caleb Johnson didn't look great when he came out there for Dynasty watchers. Kenny Gainwell, Jalen Warren being sick. Not surprising that Kenny got a fair bit of work today. The use of the tight ends is probably, I think it's definitely helping. Just sort of like work the ball down the field. The defense did its job, but I think everyone expected Pittsburgh to get this game. I expected Pittsburgh to get this game done, particularly with the weather and it being so cold. To put themselves in a position for the next couple of weeks, it's going to be pretty interesting. And obviously, playing the Lions, it's a big game. Big game.
Certainly is a big game. They did what they had to.
Did what we had to. DK Metcalf's touchdown. What a man.
He's
Ridiculous.
He's very touchdown or bust, isn't he?
Yeah. But those are the games for the weekend, boys. Those are the games. We'll exhale. What do we got in terms of what have we got coming out? We'll be letting everyone know when we're getting our second show out this week. We've got a few things happening. Silly season, as we know. So making it work as we can and getting what we can out to everyone. Should I let the people know, boys?
Yep.
29th of December, Fantasy Football Championship Breakfast. Come and join us. I'd love to see you. For people that are in Melbourne, Kingston Hotel, doors will be opening at 7. We'll be putting out some flyers and letting everyone know. But we'd love to see everyone down and just have some conversations and watch the football with you. Get to know you all a bit more. So build our community.
Flick us a message if you're coming down.
Absolutely. Let us know. Stevie Goat, any other final thoughts? Cooper Flag dropped 42 points today. First time he's dropped 40. Yeah.
I did say that.
Is it?
I did say that, yeah.
First time he's dropped 40. Yeah.
Yep. No, not really. Excuse me, one in the Creator League. I'm looking at you, Buff. You had a tough week.
Yeah,
mate, I've been
cuffed a loss. Yeah, cuffed a loss in the Createy Watesy. I'm out. I'm out of both listener and creator. Yep. Catching out.
Oh, it looks like it's all
up to you two, boys.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Oh, you're done.
I'm out of the creator. I'm out of the listener.
We are sick.
Yeah,
Come on,
I've had a great year.
Nah, it hasn't been a good year for our rankings, has it?
No.
That's all right.
Well,
Year one.
We can't be as right every time.
No, we can't.
That's right.
We can't. We've had bloody fun doing it though. And that's why we want to celebrate the end of the fantasy year with everyone. Get everyone.
Yeah.
And just have a chat, have a yarn. Stevie, what are you up to for this week, mate? You're going to get some golf in?
I'm playing at Waterford Valley tomorrow in Knox. So it's going to be hot.
It is going to be
Yeah,
hot.
it's going to be a hot day.
But playing golf. When are we playing golf? Are we playing golf anytime soon?
Potentially Friday, I thought.
Okay,
Potentially
there you
Friday,
go.
yeah.
But don't get out on the golf course. Silly season, so I've wrapped up work for the year, so which is good. Look to next year, but not a lot happening in my life. To be honest, just a lot of Stranger Things and and a lot of NFL.
Yeah.
No, I got nothing. What about you, Tommy?
No, just gonna finish up basically soon, and hopefully see a few people down the 29th just to meet up with you guys. And thank you for supporting us and showing us a bit of love. It's been a fantastic year going through all this sort of stuff, and we will get some episodes out when we can. But just like everyone, we want to see our families and our loved ones and our friends all through the season. So patience is key moving forward, but we want to get some content out there when we can for everyone. But stay tuned, stay patient, and see you on the 29th.
Done. Get up now.